Ajuda National Palace is a historic royal residence. It is one of the city's most significant architectural and cultural landmarks. The palace was originally built in the late 18th century as a summer residence for the Portuguese royal family. Construction began in 1795, but it was never fully completed. Over the years, it served various roles, including a royal palace, a museum, and a government building. The palace showcases a harmonious blend of neoclassical and royal styles, with elegant facades, grand staircases, and ornate interiors. Its architecture reflects the grandeur and prestige of Portuguese monarchy. The palace was the official residence of Portuguese kings until the establishment of the Portuguese Republic in 1910. After the monarchy's fall, it was repurposed as a museum and preserved as a historic site. Visitors can explore richly decorated rooms, including royal apartments, ballrooms, and salons. The palace hosts an extensive collection of period furniture, royal carriages, fine art, and historical artifacts related to Portugal's monarchy and history. Extensive restoration work during the 20th and 21st centuries has preserved the palace's original splendor. It now functions as a museum open to the public, showcasing Portugal's royal heritage. It is set within beautiful gardens and grounds, offering scenic views of Lisbon and a peaceful environment for visitors. The palace is not just a historic residence, but also a symbol of Portugal's royal history and cultural patrimony. Visiting the palace provides insight into Portugal's royal past and an opportunity to admire its impressive architecture and historical collections. LX Factory is a trendy and creative hub located in the Alcântara district. The company of wiring and fabricos lisbonense was one of the most important factory complexes of Lisbon. It was housed in 1846 in Alcântara and has become a popular destination for locals and tourists alike. The complex hosts a wide range of creative businesses, including design studios, art galleries, and co-working spaces. It's a vibrant community for artists and entrepreneurs. You can find various unique shops offering everything from handmade crafts to designer goods. It's a great place for those looking to discover one-of-a-kind items. It boasts numerous cafes, restaurants, and bars, providing diverse culinary experiences. The nightlife here is lively, with many places offering live music and events. Regular events such as art exhibitions, workshops, and flea markets are held, making it a dynamic place to visit. There's always something happening at LX Factory. Street art and public installations are scattered throughout the complex, adding to its quirky and artistic vibe. LX Factory has become a symbol of Lisbon's modern cultural scene, blending historical industrial architecture with contemporary creativity. It is certainly a must-visit spot in the city. Ler Devagar, located within LX Factory, is one of the most iconic and beloved bookstores in the city. The name Ler Devagar translates to "read slowly" in English, reflecting the store's promotion of a leisurely and thoughtful approach to reading. The bookstore is situated in a former printing warehouse, retaining much of its industrial charm with high ceilings, exposed beams, and mechanical equipment. This distinctive setting adds a layer of historical and architectural interest to your visit. It boasts an extensive and eclectic collection of books across various genres, including fiction, art, architecture, and more. It's a treasure trove for book lovers looking to discover both popular and obscure titles. Beyond books, the store is known for its vibrant cultural scene. It often hosts art exhibitions, literary events, book launches, and talks, making it a dynamic space for cultural engagement. Inside the store, you'll find unique artistic installations, including a flying bicycle suspended from the ceiling, which has become a recognizable symbol of the bookstore. The store encourages visitors to take their time, browse leisurely, and perhaps enjoy a coffee from the in-store cafe, adding to its inviting and relaxing ambience. It is more than a bookstore. It's a cultural experience that combines literature, art, and community, resonating with locals and tourists alike. It encapsulates the creative spirit of LX Factory and Lisbon itself. Casa Fernando Pessoa is a museum and cultural center dedicated to the life and work of the Portuguese poet Fernando Pessoa. It offers a deep insight into his multifaceted personality, literary genius, and legacy. The house itself is a typical Lisbon residence, adding to its charm. He has lived in the house for the last 15 years of his life. It features a 3-story exhibition on the poet's life and work and a library specializing in world poetry. It houses a rich collection of manuscripts, letters, photographs, and personal artifacts, offering a comprehensive view of Pessoa's life. The exhibits explore his literary creation, friendships, and the use of heteronyms. The museum features dedicated spaces for reading and reflection, mimicking the ambience of Pessoa's personal study. It emphasizes his creative process and intellectual pursuits. It aims to promote literary and cultural education, making Pessoa's work accessible to both scholars and the general public. It also hosts temporary exhibitions and activities related to Portuguese literature. A visit to the museum offers an immersive experience into the poet's world, with a mix of historical context, personal artifacts, and literary inspiration. It is a vital cultural institution in Lisbon that celebrates one of Portugal's greatest literary icons, providing insight into his complex character and enduring influence on literature. Fernando Pessoa was a renowned Portuguese poet, writer, and philosopher, considered one of the greatest literary figures of the 20th century. He is best known for his vast and complex body of work, much of which was published under various heteronyms, distinct alter egos with their own unique styles and philosophies. He was born on June 13, 1888, in Lisbon, Portugal. He spent several years of his youth in South Africa, where he gained proficiency in English, which later influenced his literary work. His most intriguing literary invention was his use of heteronyms. He created numerous fictional identities with their own biographies, writing styles, and viewpoints. Some of the most notable include Alberto Cairo, a pastoral poet focused on nature and simplicity; Ricardo Reis, a doctor and classicist, known for his formal and philosophical poetry; Álvaro de Campos, an engineer and modernist, often showcasing a more radical and emotional tone; the supposed author of the Book of Disquiet, blending philosophical reflections with elements of fiction. His work spans a range of genres, including poetry, prose, and essays. Some of his most famous works include Message, a patriotic epic, and the Book of Disquiet, a collection of musings attributed to Bernardo Soares. His writing often explores themes of identity, reality, and the multiplicity of the self. His works reflect a deep existential curiosity and a philosophical questioning of the nature of existence and perception. Although largely overlooked during his lifetime, his work gained significant recognition posthumously. Today, he is celebrated as a central figure in Portuguese literature, his influence reaching far beyond Portugal itself. His innovative use of heteronyms and his profound philosophical inquiries continue to intrigue readers and scholars around the world, securing his place as a literary icon. The Luís de Camões Square is a historic and lively square in the Chiado. It's named after Luís Vaz de Camões, Portugal's greatest epic poet, known for his work, the Lusíads. The centerpiece of the square is a grand monument dedicated to the poet. Unveiled in 1867, it features a large bronze statue of Camões atop a pedestal, surrounded by 8 smaller statues representing other prominent figures of Portuguese culture and literature. It serves as a popular meeting point and a gateway between the Bairro Alto and Chiado neighborhoods. It's often bustling with locals and tourists, street performers, and sometimes political demonstrators. The square is surrounded by elegant 18th-century buildings, many of which house shops, cafes, and restaurants. Its design reflects the Pombaline style of architecture, typical of downtown Lisbon after the 1755 earthquake. Located at the lower end of Bairro Alto, the square is a common starting point for those heading up to enjoy the vibrant nightlife of the area. The famous Tram 28 route passes through or very close to the square, making it an easily accessible and iconic spot for visitors. Various bus lines serve the area, making it very well connected by public transport. A Brasileira is one of the most iconic and historic cafes in Lisbon, known for its rich cultural heritage and historical significance. It was opened in 1905 by Adriano Teles, a former coffee plantation owner in Brazil, to sell Brazilian coffee. It quickly became a popular meeting spot for locals. Over the years, it became a favorite haunt for intellectuals, artists, writers, and thinkers, including the famous Portuguese poet Fernando Pessoa. The cafe is located in the vibrant Chiado district, which is known for its bustling streets, shops, and cultural vibe. It is renowned for its beautiful Art Deco interior, featuring mirrored walls, polished wood, and brass fittings, creating an elegant and nostalgic atmosphere. Outside the cafe, there's a bronze statue of Fernando Pessoa sitting at a table, celebrating his frequent visits to the cafe. It's a popular spot for tourists to take photos. A Brasileira remains a cherished Lisbon institution, representing the city's artistic and literary heritage. Visiting a Brasileira not only offers a delightful coffee experience, but also a chance to soak in the atmosphere that has inspired generations of Portuguese culture. Livraria Bertrand at Chiado is one of the most historic and iconic bookstores in Lisbon. Founded in 1732, it holds the distinction of being the oldest operating bookstore in the world. Located in the lively Chiado neighborhood, it has become a cultural landmark and a favorite spot for book lovers, tourists, and locals alike. The store is known for its charming architecture, rich history, and extensive collection of books in various languages. It has played an important role in Portugal's literary and cultural scene over the centuries.